What's up, everyone? It's Trainer Dell. In this video for you, I have my Cecil Dark Knight Commander deck. I was running a proxy for the longest, so it feels so good to finally get the real cards in hand, as you can see here. When I first made the deck, it was basically just stuff I had lying around. And honestly, I think only less than 10 cards I actually got. 3 cards I picked up at this card shop nearby, 2 cards I got when I was doing an order on TCG Player, which affiliate link down below, and then link to the original deck that I had in the video where I used my Cecil deck for the first time ever playing it, and also a link to this deck profile, also all down below. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. Here's Cecil, or Cecil Dark Knight, 1 black mana, legendary creature, human knight with Death Touch. Has the ability Darkness. Whenever Cecil deals damage, you lose that much life. Then if your life total is less than or equal to half your starting life total, untap Cecil, transform it to 3. So yeah, I don't know why, but whenever it says deals damage, I also forget, I'm guessing also when your opponent blocks with a creature and still deals damage through it. Here's Cecil, Redeem Paladin. When it transforms, life link, and then protect. Whenever Cecil attacks, other attacking creatures gain indestructible until end of turn. I can see this deck going multiple directions, but the easiest way for me to play is Voltron. So that's what we're going to be showing off today. And I guess I'll put him in the corner there. And then my proxy that I used for so long next to it, side by side. So yeah, let's just start off with the equips. Nothing too crazy. This is basically just a bracket 2, and I'm hoping to upgrade it further. I would like to keep it at 3, so we'll see. And there's no game changers, I believe, at all in this deck. So yeah, let's go. There's Tarian's Soul Cleaver to give it vigilance, and whenever another artifact or creature is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature. And from the rules that I saw, when it flips, it keeps all the +1/+1 counters. So kind of reason why it's in there. Das Boots, the Swift Foot Boots. Cloak of the Bat, because I want to get through, get some damage, and it's just a 2/3 really, and we want to get through. So giving it a little evasion and haste is pretty cool, especially after a board wipe. Trailblazers Boots, also to get in damage and protect them. Mask of Memory, so we can hopefully just draw some cards, sort of Animus to ramp. Black Blade Reforged, one of my favorite, just equips, just simple, +1/+1 for each land you control. Great Sword of Tear, which is my favorite equipment lately. It's just funny, just to, whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, and then untap up to one of your target creature your opponent controls. So it's cool. Robe of Stars, equipped creature gets +0/+3, but has that astral projection where 1 in a white pip, just equipped creature phases out. Whisper Silk Cloak, to me, I don't know, it always reminds me of the Dark Magician robe, but just unblockable and Shroud. Fire Shrieker for that double strike. Nettle Cyst to make it stronger. And Dural, Flame of the West, +3/+1, but also it's cool because we can bring out the spirit tokens when it attacks. And then obviously Cecil can make them indestructible. I don't even know, Kadakias, Staff of Hermes, I can say that part. But yeah, equipped creature has lifelink, which already kind of does. But if you have 30 more life, which we're hoping to get back up to, then the equipped creature gets +5/+5 and has indestructible and prevent all damage that would be dealt to this creature. And lastly, Hammer of Nazan. All this I basically took from what deck was it? My Cassandra deck. So a lot of the stuff I borrowed from other decks and just other things I had in my extras. We got Dark Confidant to start off with the creatures. A lot of these are just basically utility creatures and help me to draw or do stuff. But yeah, beginning of the upkeep, reveal the top card of the library, put into hand, lose life equal. So, and I do like that art from Foundation. So this is one of the cards that I had to go and find for sure. Actually, I should keep track of all the stuff that I actually picked up for it. Keen Duelist, because we do want to lose some life. SRAM, draw cards. I don't have Pure Steel Paladin because I didn't like the double white pip on it too early, because I need to draw into a swamp or something to start off the game to get him out that early. But yeah, so SRAM is all right. Same thing with Generals, Enforcer. I like that it's just like white and black, so we can obviously play black early to get Cecil out and then hopefully drop a plains or something. But legendary creature, legendary humans you control have indestructible. So now Cecil can be indestructible and then give other attacking creatures indestructible, so our board can be safe. Darkstar Augur, basically the same thing as a, where is that? Dark Confidant. But we can create a little offspring and make a token of it and then just draw more cards, or, right, add cards, reveal, and add Arden. So move around all the equips, especially if like Cecil gets blown up or destroyed or something. We can always use Arden to just re-equip real quickly. Bastion Protector here. Commander creatures get +2/+2 and have it indestructible. Like I said, we want to keep Cecil alive as much as possible. Mangaro the Diplomat for that life link and just more draw. Like I said, it's just a utility creature. And lastly, Halvar, God of Battle. Creatures that you have are enchanted or equipped have double strike, which we do like. But sometimes, and most of the times, I'll just turn him into Sword of the Realms to give +2/+0 and Vigilance. And if it does die, then we can just return Cecil to the hand. And he's just a 1-drop, so it won't be too hard to get him back out. For the ramp stuff, I do need to fix this up a little bit, I think. But for right now, it's still all right. We got Soul Ring. This is an extra from when I foiled out the Doctor Who one. Wayfarer's Bauble, Arcane Signet, Orzhov Signet, Talisman of Hierarchy, Charcoal Diamond, Marble Diamond, Mind Stone, Prismatic Lens, and Commander Sphere. Probably maybe turn that into like I don't know, the one that like lets you have the full hand, like you don't have a hand limit. I do like that. What is it called? Oh, I can't even think of it right now. We have the draw cards, or what would it be called, like velocity? You can decide what you want to call it. And I do consider tutors kind of like draw cards. I know not everyone does, but I kind of do. So that's why, you know, Steel Shaper's Gift is still in here, and Open the Armory. These are basically my only tutors, really, and they just go for equipment. Knight's Whisper, Tome of Legends, Black Market Connections. Probably the most expensive card in the deck, really. Sign in Blood, Dark Tutelage, Smuggler's Share, and then these two I got online, Inferno Contract and Cruel Bargain. They're just really funny. At 3 black pips, draw 4 cards, you lose half your life rounded up. They're basically the same card on 2 different names. And lastly, Greed. So again, I'll put these aside to show like what I actually was like, you know, these are kind of cool to add into here. For removal, got a few things. I really did debate on like having a lot of board wipes, like attack with everything, have indestructible or whatnot, and just board wipe. But I feel like games would just go way too long. But Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Dispatch, Inferno Grass, Devour in Shadow, which is close an instant, destroy target creature, it can't be regenerated, and lose life equal to that creature's toughness. So if we've got a big booty, well, we can help our life loss that way. Stroke of Midnight, Vindicate, Wrath of God, Day of Judgment, Divine Reckoning, and Tragic Arrogance, which is more like sacrifice things, but it's just my favorite board wipe in white. I don't know. I just love it so much that I have to play it in every white deck I have. It's my favorite board wipe. I would consider these like the utility cards in the deck, which we got Sigarda's Aid, Unearth, just to bring it back. I could probably cut this, and same thing with Call. Oh, Surprise Witness. We could, but for right now we have it. Shijeri's Shelter, Batwing Broom. Man, I've had this for a minute, and I had like no idea where to put it. It's basically a fog if we use white, and then like Magic Cylinder or something like that. Not a real Magic Cylinder, but just deal damage if black was played. Bond of Agony adds an additional cost to play it. We pay X life, and each other player loses X life. So we can like literally play this on turn 2. We can like turn 1 Cecil, turn 2 this, attack into somebody, and if we paid like half our life, well, or close to it, probably like 18 life. So then we attack, we go to 2. They take 2 damage, we take 2 damage, then we have half our life, then we flip Cecil. So Bond of Agony is something that I had to pick up. Same thing with Unspeakable Symbol. We can just pay 3 life and put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So obviously you can like pay, I don't know, you probably do it 6 times and have enough for Cecil. And Oketra's Last Mercy, life total becomes equal to your starting life total. So we can do all this stuff, and then just for 3 mana, yeah, lands you control don't untap during your next untap step, but that's totally fine. We'll get back all our life and hopefully be ahead in game. And last but not least, Ink Shield, prevent all combat damage and make all them 2/1 flyers. Again, if we attack with all them and Cecil, they can all become indestructible. It's kind of like, it's, you know, just damage is the win con here. Damage and commander damage. I guess that's why it's so low powered at basically a bracket 2 right now. And for the lands, we got, I believe, 35 lands, 30 or 34 lands, and then 35 with the Jerry Shelter. So yeah, Command Tower, we'll just go quickly through Godless Shrine, Vault of Champions, Isolated Chapel. I will say that I did pick this up because I just wanted that art. Cave of Koilos, Temple of Silence, Scoured Barrens, or the Forsaken Sanctuary, Bajuka Bog. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 swamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 planes. But would you believe it? Whenever we play, I gotta like, what's the word? I gotta mulligan so many times because I just need swamp or something that produces black mana so I can bring out Cecil right away. But I will always draw planes for some reason. Got Ash Barrens, War Room, Rogue's Passage, and Myriad Landscape. So yeah, just like technically 8 cards including this, and looking to upgrade some more now. Like this early one. I didn't get to show the back. I've been using these sleeves, and at one time I tricked Puddin because she was like, "You're playing without sleeves." So I thought it was funny. But yeah, that's the deck. Really simple. Just, you know, attack. Really, that's all we really have to do, and maybe lose some life with little tricksies with these ones. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and what would you use to upgrade this deck? What direction would you go? Because I know you can do like a token build. You can probably do life gain build. There's so many things you can kind of do. But I like that uphill battle of like going to half the life, like being down, like where Cecil was, just like in the game. And then when you turn into you flip to like the paladin and everything, then it's like, now it's time to rise up again and be the hero. I like that a whole lot. So again, all right. Peace.